Hey everybody, welcome back to Fretworks, and I want to show. We'll just go over it. I'm not going to play it tonight because it's late and my wife's in the bedroom above the studio here and work area asleep, and she works at starting at 5:30 in the morning. But regardless, this amp, this is and I think it's either Joyo or Joyo. I want to thank Bay Area Rich. He's a big supporter of Johnny's channel and very good friend, close friend to Johnny, and soon to be a close friend to me as he's traveling from California to Ohio so we can go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for a day. And with that said, I'd mentioned in one of the shows one time that I needed a little amp, and I'd mentioned that I actually was looking at this Zombie 2, and less than 2 weeks later, I get a text saying, "Hey, you got an amp coming." So I want to thank Rich for that, and also he also sent a bunch of brand new guitar parts that enable me to pay it forward and fix guitars for people who can't afford to have it done. And he even donated a Epiphone Les Paul semi-hollow body from Korea from 99/2000 and made it for those 2 years for a donation. So it's going to go to somebody who really wants a guitar but can't afford it. So thank you, Rich, for that. Thank you for the parts to keep that going, and thank you for this amp. I have tried this. For as little as it is, it sounds amazing. So this is the Bantamp XL Joyo or Joyo, however you want to say it. It is the Zombie 2 amplifier. And I gotta turn it this way. All right. You get your safety instructions. There's only like 2 little pages showing what it is, connection. There's also a Bluetooth connection, which tomorrow I will hook it up to that little Bose there to see if it'll Bluetooth to that and see what that sounds like. But it's pretty cool. This thing is it's little. It comes with the foot pedal, so you can switch in between the dirty and the clean. So you have clean channel up, overdrive bottom. You have a Bluetooth switch here. Then you have your power, which I don't have it plugged in, obviously. And then in the back, there's your Bluetooth antenna, your power input, your speaker output, foot switch, headphones, and you also have a effects loop, which I think is pretty cool. I haven't tried it yet with the effects loop in it, or with the effects. That'll probably be this weekend. And I will do a more in-depth type of video listening to how it sounds and everything. But let's look this over. Okay, so first, you have one 12AE X7 preamp tube, foot switchable clean and overdrive, independent channel gain for tone and volume control, one effects loop, Bluetooth 4.0 connectivity, headphone output, 8 ohm, 20 watt power supply, foot switch pedal included. Excuse me, I took my cold medicine today and it's kind of got me a little slurry. But anyhow, this is kind of neat. This is the size box it came in. He didn't tell me what it was. He just told me that I had an amp coming, and it was a surprise, and yes, it was. So you got the instruction book. You get a switch for the cable, or a cable for the foot switch. Excuse me again. You get the power supply, and then the amp. Now let's look at the back of this for a minute. So you got 20 watts. What can I use for a pointer? Let's use this. So you got 20 watts, and it's set from the factory at 8 ohms. It's right there. It's minimum 8 ohms. It's an 18 volt power supply, so you get your speaker output, your foot switch, your headphones, and your return and send effects loop. I haven't tried the Bluetooth yet. I will try that tomorrow. It's a clean looking amp. Foot switch is very clean. Just plug it in the back. That's it. The I like the way it looks. I like the black and gray. I like the heat vents on top and in the front and on the sides. So there's no way this thing's going to get burning hot because it's just venting the heat straight up. The cable comes with it. I believe it's a 6 foot. 6 foot cable, and it's just, plug it in there and plug it in right there. You're good to go. And you don't have to use this. You can take this on. It also comes with rubber pads you can put on. You could just switch it by hand if you want to. So you got your gain, your tone, and volume for both the clean and the overdrive. When it's clean, the light is green. When it's overdrive, the light turns red. This is a red light that comes on. Then when you switch on to Bluetooth, that lights up blue. Just one instrument input, which is, you wouldn't want to sing vocals through this anyhow. But this thing is I'm really impressed. I've seen some reviews on YouTube of this particular model, and everybody's saying out of all the different models, and there's quite a few, like here on the cover is the Jackman 2, then the Zombie 2. Everybody's saying this one probably sounds the best. And it's kind of like a rectifier sound. So I'll find out for sure tomorrow with, when I go through the Bluetooth, I hook it back up to the cabinet. I was running it through a Randall 212. I may plug it into a oversized rectifier 412 of vintage 30s just to see what the 20 watts would do for that. But it's well constructed. It's all metal. There's no plastic. I don't know. Probably weighs 5 pounds, 6 pounds maybe. And the knobs, the pots are nice and tight. They're not super easy, not sloppy. There's no slop anywhere in it. The switches are nice and stout. So, yeah, I was pleasantly surprised, first of all, that Bay Area Rich was kind enough to gift this to me. So, again, thank you, Rich, for that. Much appreciated. And 2, the quality of it. I think these are on Amazon for $189.99. And I'm telling you, it's when I had it hooked up to the Randall, it sounded unbelievable. It's just so much. I mean, look at my hand compared to this thing. So much quality sound coming out of something like this. So, yeah, I just wanted to do a short intro to what this is. And special thanks to Bay Area Rich, again, for the amp, the guitar, and the guitar parts. He had purchased from Amazon guitar parts, just had them shipped directly to me, which was also a surprise. I didn't know that was coming. And it's amazing. I had a guy by the name of Greasy Monkey Guitars donated a vintage 30 speaker and a whole box of parts. So what I do, in case you don't know, because I don't think I ever really said it on this channel, when I do repairs, I do most of them, the repair work is for people who can't afford to take it to a store or, something like that. I've been working on guitars now since I've been doing pickups and stuff like that and Floyd Rose stuff since probably 85. I did it for a store for a long time, and then on my own through the years. So when it comes to like guitars for vets, the kids, special needs kids, stuff like that. I'll fix guitars or build a guitar and donate it. And then what keeps me able to do that is people like Greasy Monkey Guitars and Bay Area Rich donating parts, because I don't charge for the parts because I didn't pay for them. When it comes to stuff like that, I do the painting on guitars for customers. That's a different story. But as far as just fixing them, adjusting them, whatever it takes to get a guitar instrument in the hands of somebody who really wants one but can't afford it, or has one and can't afford to get it fixed, people like Rich and Greasy Monkey Guitars make that possible. And they've also, Bay Area Rich has helped Johnny out with the Johnny Bean channel immensely with the new studio and stuff like that. So I want to thank everybody for watching. And I will do another little bit more in-depth video of this with sound and all that stuff coming up. But and forgive me if this is kind of unprofessional. This is really my first, I don't know if you want to call it gear review or what, but my first attempt at something like this. So again, thank you everybody. If you like what you see, please subscribe. Only if you like what you see. I'm not just randomly going to ask for subscribers. So until the next video, thank you.